just so you guys can see it on that actual Galaxy print. Oh my God.
I got something on my mind, ooh, yeah. And I got one thing to sing to you.
Okay, so one of the things that I get asked probably like 100 times a day, Ray, why don't you have signature wheels? Now, the reason I don't have signature wheels is because they take a long time to actually do. For those of you guys that are wondering, it takes a long time to actually get everything approved. It takes a long time to do the artwork because I can't be the one that actually goes and does the artwork. It has to be done professionally. It has to be made in AI. I don't know how to work AI that well, so there's a lot of work that goes into it. I've thought a lot about what exactly I would do, and it's kind of changed over the years. It's changed to like different designs, different color possibilities because of the fact that like holograms were introduced, and the fact that you can do like color changing and things like that. That's obviously changed my opinions as to what I want and things that I would want to put on my wheel, and it's sparked interests and things like that. We're just with technology and how everything's changed. But I've given it a lot of thought in the last 20 minutes, and I've kind of come up with a couple of ideas that I would want to put on a wheel if I were to have one. Now, let's clarify something really quick. I don't have a signature wheel coming very soon. Like, I don't have one in the making like right now. So for those of you guys that are in the comments right now thinking, oh heck yeah, Raymond Warner signature wheel, it's not coming like soon. At least not, I don't think so. But I'm gonna put something together right now on my computer and show you guys just like an idea of what I might do. Alright guys, so you're not gonna see me a lot in the next few minutes, but I hope that this is focused correctly. I can't exactly tell perfectly because obviously it's going onto a screen as opposed to like an actual object. So hoping that this looks pretty good. I think it does, but anyways, we're gonna go in here and we're gonna type in MV Hologram Wheel, and we're gonna try to grab an image of, okay, perfect. So we need like a high quality image. Let's try to get a 120. All right, that looks pretty good. So we're gonna take this image and we're gonna put it in Photoshop, and I'm gonna make the wheel off of like my design. I'm gonna make my design off of that actual wheel. So we'll just call this Raymond Warner signature wheel. Cool. So now we have our artboard. So let's go in here. We're gonna grab the wheel, pull it over to here. Boom. Cool. Now we have our wheel. Really quick, I'm gonna make sure that there's no background on here. Okay, cool. So now I have the wheel to where it's like perfectly, it's on its own basically. Hopefully you guys can hear me pretty well too. I'm trying to talk kind of loud. I'll turn up the volume a little bit just to make sure that you guys can hear me really well. You know, I'm looking at this image and I just realized that this isn't like a perfect wheel. Like, it's not looking at it perfectly straight. We need a wheel that's looking perfectly straight, but you can tell just by like how this like little bearing part is right here. So I'm gonna actually take this wheel out and I'm gonna get a different one. All right, so I just stole a photo from the vault really quick. So if you guys are watching, good, thanks for providing a decently resolutioned wheel. If you guys don't use my code at the vault, make sure you do. It's RDub. Go use that code over at the vault. It helps you out, helps me out. Yeah. I'm gonna take the actual Galaxy coloring. I'm gonna take it out and I'm gonna make my own design. I need to make sure it's just that Galaxy print though. I can't take any of the core out or anything like that. So I just need to make sure it's perfect. Otherwise, this is gonna look kind of sketchy. I do use Photoshop a decent amount. I don't use it as much as I used to. But I don't know a ton about it. So if you guys, if you do know a ton about the program and you're down in the comments right now being like, oh, Raymond's so dumb, he's using the program wrong, he needs to do this, this, and that, you're probably right. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I pretty much just use this program like every time I make a flyer or like thumbnails or something. So that's pretty much it. Or things like this, weird things like this. All right, getting pretty close. Not perfect, but it'll be close enough. Maybe I should move the camera a little bit. All right, guys, so we've moved the camera a little bit just so you guys can kind of see like a little more straight, and it's a little tighter view. So like this whole area right here, I want to make sure that I don't want to cut that part out. Like I said, I just want the blue in the Galaxy. So I need to make sure I didn't cut any of that stuff out really quick. It looks pretty good. So, oh, never mind. Little spot right up here that's got some. All right, that's decent enough. There's gonna be a couple choppy looking marks there, but it's good enough. So I'm just gonna take this, I'm gonna like copy this layer really quick. So now when I go in here, I just have the galaxy. So I do know that I want to make sure that I have my logo on this wheel for sure, 100%. So I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna grab my logo really fast. I'm gonna slap that thing on there really quick. All right, so let's toss the logo on here. I'm gonna make it black really fast. That's definitely white. Make it a little bit smaller. This is gonna look really weird for some of you guys probably while I'm actually doing this, because you guys, there's probably a few of you out there that don't really know exactly how to use this program. So if this looks weird to you, I apologize. Now I have my black logo on there. What else would I want to put on there? Make it a little bit smaller. So one thing a lot of you guys probably don't realize is that every single one of my parts, I have a prayer on there. So I'm definitely gonna put a prayer on there. I just want to find the right one. Let's type in like cool prayers or something like that. Or actually, we'll put a verse in there. Cool Bible verses. All right, so I've been looking around a little bit, and I actually found a pretty good one. I don't know if this is the one that I would finalize on. I'd probably look for a little bit longer, but because of like the time delay that we have, I like this one. It's Psalm 23:1, and it's the Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. I like that one. So that's the one that I'll put on the wheel for now. So let's go back up over here, and we're gonna make a type layer really quick and make sure that I don't screw this up. The Lord is my shepherd. Okay. The Lord is my shepherd, comma, I lack nothing, comma, I lack nothing. It's cool enough. It's short. It's sweet. Like I said, we're gonna make it a little bit smaller here. Actually, we're gonna make it a lot smaller because we have to make sure that it fits in this wheel. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna curve it around the wheel. So, and I'll delete this galaxy look here in just a second, you guys. I just wanna make sure you guys know that. I don't like that font either though. I want something that's like almost like a little, oh, that one I like a lot though. That one's sick. It's like, it's very like, it's handwriting, if you guys can see. Do I need to make the image a little bit tighter? I feel like I do. Also, another thing, the tripod's like super close to my seat right now, so I'm trying really hard not to hit the tripod and make the camera wiggle, so if I do, sorry. All right, but here, we have our font right here. I need to basically make it to where it's curved, so we're gonna warp it and go with the arc. I think that's small enough. Okay, so we need to curve it more. I don't do much with curving things like this, but we'll see. How's that? Is that any better? Well, we're close. A little bit more. Definitely don't want to put it like on my logo at all. I want to make sure it's like it's on its own, so it's its own like almost like its own entity kind of thing. I think that looks pretty. I think I might need to go just a tad more though, just to make sure that everything is even. I think that looks pretty good. All right, cool. That looks good. I think I want to make this white for now, just so you guys can see it on the actual background of. Just so you guys can see it on that actual galaxy print. Oh my god. All right, that's good enough for now. We have our logo, which like I'll trim that later. We have our prayer right here, but now I need to change the background, and I'm gonna take the Envy logo out for now. If I were to have a wheel, it would have the Envy logo on it, so that's for your reference, but I'm gonna take it out for right now. But yeah, this would be an Envy wheel. So as a lot of you guys may know, I'm kind of a night owl, so I think like something because all my things, it's something about me. All my signature parts, it's something about me. So the fact that I'm a night owl, or well, we call it night llama, I think having like a blue moon on the actual wheel might look really cool. Like, so this could be like the background, and then I would have like the logo on there. So like I said, again, I normally we would have to like create our own image. Like I can't just take an image offline and put it on a wheel, because that's where you turn into it's where you run into copyright things and things like that. But for this sake, I'm obviously not selling this product. It's just to show you guys something. I'm gonna take this this blue moon photo really quick right here, and I'm gonna take this black out of it really fast. And it's like, again, this is not gonna be perfect, you guys. It's not really meant to be perfect. It's just meant to show you guys something that I would maybe do. All right, so we have our moon background. We have the logo on here, but I need just this exact shape that we have on this wheel. So what I need to do is I need to grab that entire that exact shape right there of that wheel. Now I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna grab my moon. I'm gonna make it a little bit. Oh shoot! So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make my moon a little bit bigger, just to where it's like almost the same size. I do need to go a little bit bigger than the wheel, just because it kind of has like a nasty, it's got like a nasty outer like crest. So I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger so you can't really see that. So I'm gonna grab our wheel shape right there. Now I'm gonna cruise over to this layer, and I'm gonna copy this one. Okay, cool. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like take the actual I'm gonna take this galaxy. I'm gonna take this galaxy layer. I'm gonna make it disappear. Now you guys can see it's just the blue moon. It's still like a bluish kind of color. But I need to cut this my RW logo to where it's just that. That's not the right one. I keep on screwing that up. So I need to take my RW logo and slice it a little bit. All right, so now I have my logo right here. I do want that logo to be a brighter color, so I'm gonna make it I'll make it white really quick just so you guys can see the actual logo. I don't know exactly what I would do with the logo. It wouldn't just be a white logo. I think that'd be kind of dumb. Maybe like some kind of a glow or like if we could do like maybe like a hologram, something like that. That might be kind of cool. But I like the way that the prayer looks on there. I probably would, like I said, I would still change. I think it still needs to be a little bit, it's still like kind of sticking up in weird spots, but whatever. That's good enough. Maybe I could do a longer one and go around the entire wheel. That might be cool too. That's another thought that I could maybe do, but for right now, we're just gonna keep it with just this half wheel. Okay, cool. So now we have my logo on there. Maybe I should make the logo maybe I should give the logo like an outer glow too. Oh goodness. Oh my God, that looks so freaking ridiculous. That looks kind of crappy right now because we're not gonna give it a stroke. Never mind, not for now. Okay, cool. So then we have that. Now let's just see. So that's what the wheel would look like right now. So it's exactly what the wheel would look like if this is what I was gonna do. So now we have our 120 millimeter PU on there. This is an NV wheel. So if you guys are actually seeing this online, this is the exact image that you guys would see. Now I'm not 100% positive, like I said, if this is exactly what I would do, but I think this would be kind of close. It's kind of symbolic in a couple ways. One of which is you guys know that I am I'm a religious person, so I have my prayer on there. So that's something that's just like me. I got my logo. You guys obviously know what the logo looks like. I'm a night owl. Like I like what I mean. For those of you guys that don't know what that reference means, night owl, it basically means like I stay up a lot at night. I get a lot of work done at night as opposed to during the day. So this is like having the moon is kind of like symbolic because I don't really go to sleep much. So that's kind of cool to me. What else could we put on there? Is there anything else? Because I don't want it to be too cluttered either. Like I don't want this wheel to look like really crappy because of like just doing too much. So I think this looks kind of good right now. Now again, let's clarify something. I do not have a signature wheel coming, so this is just an idea. It's just for me to mess around with. If I had the chance, I would get in there and start doing something like this. You know, one other thing I could put on there that might not kill it would be my actual autograph, because a lot of people have asked me to sign wheels. Signing wheels is very difficult because you can only do it in like such a small spot. But if I was to put it across the entire thing, like this whole thing, but make it like kind of like put the opacity down, so basically making it somewhat see-through, that might look kind of cool too. So let's see if I can find something. I think I have my autograph on here somewhere. Yep, right there. Okay, so cool. So let's drag this over here. I'm gonna make it white just so it's easier to see. So now that's the white. Now I'm gonna change that. Like I said, I'm gonna make it like a little see-through. Like it's just very, very faint. See what I mean? Like if I make it all the way up to where if I like kind of push it down a little bit, it just looks like a bunch of lines, but you guys would know exactly what it is. And I definitely want my logo to be on top of that. So I'm gonna drag that and make sure that's sitting on top, not on the bottom. So you guys remember where I had to like slice everything out? Same idea. It's kind of like going all over the place on the wheel. So I need to grab just like that same that moon print really quick and go over here. Now copy that layer, and now I just need to delete that one. Boom. Cool. So now you guys can see that the wheel has like my autograph. You guys can see like little indentations of it. Not indentations, sorry. You can see like the lines and things like that, and they end on the actual core. So it wouldn't be like all over the place kind of thing. I don't think that looks too busy. Comment down below what you guys think. If you guys think that line thing, like my actual autograph on there looks a little bit too busy, let me know in the comments below. But I think that this is looking pretty good so far. Again, this is not how the design process goes, you guys. It's a lot more complex than this. Making the actual design like on my computer just for me to mess around with looks kind of cool. It looks exactly what it would look like if you were to grab the image offline. But obviously, if I was to make a wheel, you guys, you can't just take an image offline and put it on a wheel and be like, yeah, it looks good. You can't really do that. You gotta make your own. You gotta make sure that everything on there is actually your product. For example, like the logo, I have no problems with that because I own that logo, and or like my autograph, that's fine. But like that font, for example, I couldn't put that font on the wheel. I would have to like have somebody make my own, or like make something that's very original. Bleh. So there is a lot more of a process to this, because you guys are probably watching this like, that was fine, it was easy, why don't you just make that and you're good? Can't do it. Sorry, guys. But comment down below what you guys think of the wheel. Do you guys think that the wheel looks pretty good as it is? Is there anything I should change, or any ideas you guys have? Like I said, this is not final. This is not like, I don't have a wheel coming out. This is just something that I did for a project, just to show you guys what is kind of going through my mind when it comes to an actual signature wheel. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know in the comments below. Or if you guys don't already, make sure you do subscribe to my channel. I post every single day at 12:30 p.m. PST. Everything on this channel has to do with positivity, anything that's kind of like action sports, and just having a good time. And thanks again for watching, and hopefully you guys enjoyed, but I've already said that. I kind of screw up this last part sometimes, but we make it work. Till next time, I'm out. Later.